Denise and I are going to talk, and I know who in here has done the cleanse before.
I have.
Okay, cool. So Kylene, you're new.
Yep.
And I think Tanya's new. I'm not sure if Sue's done it before.
No, I haven't done it before.
Okay, no problem. So this will be your first go around.
Yep.
Tanya, Nicole, have you done it before?
They're muted.
Yep, no problem. Nicole hasn't.
Okay.
And I think Tanya's new too.
No, I haven't done it.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. This was your first time too. All right, awesome. So we're so excited to share this with you. Denise and I are like old G's when it comes to the cleanse. We are obsessed with it, like seriously. Now when we do it, we can't wait to do it, and we like count down to do it. And during the whole week, we just like are like, this is amazing. Like this is such a good feeling. The first time around, it was a little more difficult, but don't let that psych you out, because it's something extremely doable. And we're going to give you different ways to be able to make it doable. And we're also going to have our accountability group as well. So you can do this, and you can do this in different ways too, depending on what is comfortable to you and how you're feeling with your body and all those things. And remember, the most important thing is you will not be pooping your pants. Don't worry about that.
That's
No.
correct.
Ooh, all right, just like breathe it in now. All right, good. I got this. I'm not going to poop in my pants. So that's the most important thing. And let's just go from there, right? And we are also going to be sending all of you an electronic version again. Denise has access to that. So after this call this evening, we're going to send out a little Google Doc. Just fill it out. We'll put you on the email list, and we will send that out tomorrow so that you have access to that, along with a follow-up plan as well, so that you have some tips on how to follow up after the cleanse, just to kind of get the most benefit, the most bang for your buck.
And if anybody does want a booklet, I would be glad to mail one out to you. So just put that in the comments. And but the electronic version is the exact same thing, but some people like paper. So I have a bunch of them.
Perfect. So if you would like that, you can just mention that in the comments, and then we'll get a list going as well.
Thank you.
So there are just three parts to the cleanse that you ordered or that you purchased. And then there's going to be like really 4 main parts to the cleanse, because water is very important. So I'm going to start with water, and then I'm going to kick it off to Denise, and she's going to go over some of the products that are in front of her. Water is going to be very important. Actually, water is important to our health in general. Okay. That is one layer of our wellness. So they're just like oils are a layer to our wellness. If you just used oils all day long, and you only ate fast food, and you never got off your tuchus, and you also just, used all these different chemicals in your house, and you just basically didn't do anything else that was good for you but oils, would you be a healthy person?
No.
No, right? Because I'm telling you, like, as much as I wish I could just say, okay, just use oils and you'll just be fine. Like, that's it. That's not it. It's not it. There are different layers to our wellness. That is one essential layer for wellness as far as I'm concerned. But your water intake is right up there. Your sleep amount of sleep that you get is right up there, right? Your stress levels, ways that you can manage your stress levels, your physical activity, obviously the foods that you put into your body. We could keep on going, but there's a bunch of different layers to our wellness. So water intake during the cleanse, you want to be mindful of it. It should be half your body weight in ounces of water all throughout the day. Okay. What I like to do as a little tip, I like to leave a tall glass of water. I constantly carry water with me, but I will leave this by my bedside. That way, the first thing that I do every single morning, this is something that I learned during the cleanse, I will literally drink this entire glass of water before I get out of bed, and then run to the bathroom and pee, because I always have to pee in the morning too. But if you get that into your body immediately, there's a couple things that are going to be improved. One, you're going to wake up in the morning. How many of you feel dehydrated and dry in the morning time?
Yeah.
Like all of us, right? So you immediately get that hydration going. You immediately however many ounces of water are in this glass down in your take. And then you also get to curb the sugar cravings that you have, get to curb the hunger cravings that you have from the get-go. Because our satiety signals of our body, which are the signals that tell you if you're hungry or if you're thirsty or even if you're tired, you can mistake those when you're feeling one way for another. And if you're hungry or thirsty, your body may feel similarly to both of those feelings. And the best bet is always to just try water first and then go to food second when you're feeling that feeling of hunger hit your belly, okay? And this is something that I've been able to witness. You can always witness things like sugar intake, things like sleeplessness, things like thirst and hunger in a small child much more than in an adult, because we've learned to kind of control some of these signals. Like if I'm hungry right now, I'm not going to be like, I'm so hungry, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna go get I'll be right back, you know, and I'm like not gonna march out and go get a snack. But if my 4-year-old were here, guess what? He would be yelling and telling all of you how hungry he was. Like, my mom never feeds me. I'm so hungry. He's literally said that to me at bedtime before. You never feed me. I'm like, what? Dinner, man, like 20 minutes ago. What are you talking about? So you can see that, but you can also see how when he is extremely tired, he misinterprets that signal and thinks that he's hungry.
Yeah,
So
right.
instead of going to sleep, he's asking me for an apple with honey and peanut butter on repeat every night. And Kylene's smiling. Those apples were really good that you gave me, by the way. So thank you. But he'll ask for that before he'll ask for water, before he'll want to go to sleep. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Am I really hungry? Drink water first and then wait and see. Also in the morning time, if you add lemon to your water in the morning time, that can help with things like 1, your digestion. 2, if you are someone who's prone to like acidy feelings, acid reflux, or any type of indigestion, just by simply adding some lemon oil to your water and having that first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, it can work wonders for you and for your digestion, heartburn, like those types of symptoms as well. So that's what I have to say about water. Denise, do you want to go over the 3 other parts to the cleanse?
Yeah, can I just add something about water? So I've been using this. Now this has Ningxia and kombucha in it, but at night I fill this up and I put lemon and I've been putting thieves in it. And then I have it by my bed. So I'm getting that immune support. And then I get up once during the night to go to the bathroom, thankfully, only once because of cypress oil. Just put that on my abdomen and I only have to get up once during the night. So, but when I get up, my mouth is dry and stuff. So I drink that and then I have it right there in the morning. And what I like about this is you don't have to worry about it spilling, like when it's at your bedside and you're grabbing it in the dark. You don't have to worry. So I've been adding thieves to mine too. So the 3 products that we need are the essential sign, which we take one of these about a half hour, right, Sarah? Half hour before we eat.
Yep.
So we take one of these and that just helps everything to break down to get it to go through your body. And we have our meal, which is actually the Balance Complete. This is the meal shake, vanilla. So good in just water. You only want to mix this with water. And if you add orange to it, orange oil, it's like a creamsicle. One of my favorites is, now I can't think of it. Not lemon, what is it?
Citrus Fresh?
No.
Peppermint's good too.
Tangerine?
Good. No, it's the one that's always out of stock.
Jade lemon.
Jade lemon.
Oh yeah.
Favorite in this. Jade lemon is my favorite in this. So, but the orange is really, really good.
Yeah, and all the citruses too are really nice. If you want to switch it up, add a drop in there. It's going to help with your mood. Hey, right? That's like amazing right now. It's all the citrus oils. And like Denise said, then it's going to vary the flavor too. So delicious.
And what about for the chocolate balance complete? What do you put in there? Mint? Peppermint?
Orange.
Yeah. So if you have the chocolate protein shake, I love peppermint in there. Like that is my
that's
treat
good
to
too, yeah.
myself. And I only let myself have it if I do a workout. So I will like treat myself and I will add a drop of peppermint into it. And it is like, oh my goodness. It's like a liquid peppermint patty. It's so good.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I like the orange in it too.
I
The
haven't
orange
tried that.
reminds me of that thing, Sarah, that used to like the chocolate orange.
Yes, I
It
remember
reminds
that.
me of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, and then we got our Ningxia, which is, you know, all our fiber. It has all the antioxidants in. It gives us that energy. It curbs our desire for sugar. This is, you drink 2 ounces of this 3 times with your meal, with your balance complete around this, you know, same time. So,
Yeah. And you can
the one-
drink it straight, right? You can drink it like a shot. Or
Sure.
you can add it to water, like how Denise has her magic drink back there. You can
Yeah.
add it to water if you want your water to just have more of a taste. That's how I prefer it because, yeah, especially during the cleanse, I like to kind of mix that 2 ounces of Ningxia. You can put some oils in there. Like Denise said, if you're really thinking about immune system support, add some thieves in there. If you just want all the citruses, add any citrus that you want in there. Lime is delicious.
Lime, yes,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorites too. Lime.
And Steve, my husband, he prefers grapefruit. That's like his jam in Ningxia. He loves grapefruit and thieves. But yeah, you can play with it. You can play with it. And the
Now-
oils are just going to help the detox increase too.
So when I first started, the hardest part for me was coffee, because I drank 2 cups of coffee, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. That was the hardest thing. So I got really bad headaches. So of course, we know during the cleanse, we don't drink coffee. We can have any kind of herbal teas we want. And the sleep tea can be one of those, you know, treats that we can have in between, which Sarah will talk more about that. But if you are dealing with a little bit of or withdrawal with caffeine, you need to have your peppermint with you all the time. Use it. Be careful with your eyes, but use it on your forehead, the back of your neck. That got me through the headaches. And then by the 4th cleanse, I did not have any desire to drink coffee anymore. Once in a while, if I smell it, I was like, oh, I'll drink a little, but it just doesn't taste as good as it used to. So it's really helped me to get away from the coffee too.
So Nicole asked if the protein complete is not the same as the balance complete. So it's not the same thing. However, if you have the protein complete, use it. No worries whatsoever. The main difference is that the protein complete has a higher amount of protein and less fiber. It still has both, but it's going to be a higher amount of protein, less fiber. The balance complete is going to be more of like an equal distribution, fiber and protein. So it's more of a complete balanced meal, which is why they call it balance complete. But if you have the protein, feel free to use that. The first time I did the cleanse, they were out of balance complete. I used the protein in its place. Felt amazing. So I've done that before, and you're okay to do that.
that's what happened to me. I ordered the balance complete and they didn't have it. So they gave me the chocolate, the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, you can totally do that too. That's fine. Denise, did you have anything else to share?
Just the main thing too is mentally, like we have this week, prepare ourselves, get ourselves excited about it, because like Sarah said in the beginning, I just so look forward to it now. one of the weird things about me is that I look forward to it that I don't have to think about what I'm going to eat for 5 days. Like, it is like, I know I drink this, eat this, and this is it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to think about, oh, what am I going to make for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Especially now,
Yeah.
home, it's like, what do you make? So I love the simplicity of it, and that we can have the snacks in between if we really, really need to. That's okay. You've got choices. So that's really nice. And the main thing is like getting that water intake and knowing that you are going to definitely go to the bathroom more as far as peeing, but otherwise you'll be good, and you'll really feel like by the 3rd day, right, Sarah? Isn't it like
Yep,
the
when
first
you get over
couple
the
of
hump.
days, and then the 3rd day is like the hump day,
Mhm.
and then by Friday you're like, oh, I want to do this for 2 more days, you know? So it's pretty cool. But the first time, you know, if you find it hard, just know that that's normal and that's okay. And then you will rev yourself up, and you'll be ready for the next, in 3 months from now, you'll be ready to do it again. You really will.
Yeah, and so we do this seasonally. We do this every 3 months, and most nutritionists recommend to do a cleanse of your body every 3 months. The reason being is that it helps to just kind of get rid of toxins that your body has been holding on to. It gives your body a break from, you know, trying to break down all the additional food that we're putting into our system that we don't necessarily need to be putting into our body. And it also helps to just kind of get rid of any of the junk that your body's been holding on to in your liver and in your intestines. So let's go over the routine again. So it's going to be, you wake up, you're going to want to take that Essential Zyme capsule, which is just a natural enzyme. It's a wonderful supplement to be taking on a regular basis anyway with your meals, because it helps to break down your food. It helps your body to absorb nutrients more readily and for you to expel waste more easily. Enzymes are fantastic. So you're going to be taking that initially. You can even have that sitting by your bedside with that glass of water, drink it, go do your bathroom stuff, get ready for your day, and then you'll be ready to take your Ningxia, and you'll be ready to do your Balance Complete. Okay, the important part is your enzyme, your Essential Zyme enzyme, and then half an hour later about your meal. It can be half an hour to an hour later, but a minimum of a half an hour later. That way the enzyme has a chance to kind of do its work. And yes, you are going to be doing the Balance Complete for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that is your meal. And then the question is always, well, can I eat food too? So the short answer is yes. If you have insatiable hunger, you have snacks. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The most important thing is to really like prepare for that, to make sure that you have healthy choices on hand, which are going to be, yep, Denise has a whole list there. So healthy fruit, it's going to be like raw fruits, raw vegetables, raw nuts, raw nut butters. I think full fat yogurt is on there too.
Right.
Go ahead.
Unsweetened yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
You can use a Sleek bar if anybody has that. Those. Also, you can have like a non-starchy vegetable like broccoli, asparagus, cucumber, green beans, celery, or carrots. I usually like to have seedless grapes. They really, I don't know, grapes for some reason really satisfy me personally. As far as sweetness, it's like a more liquid. The taste stays with me. I just really love having grapes during the cleanse. And you can also have a cup of miso soup or vegetable broth, which is good to have. And it just gives you that like little bit of a full feeling, I think is nice about it. You can have also 2 tablespoons of raw sunflower seeds or almonds, or even raw nut butter with maybe a couple of rice crackers. So, I mean, that's pretty much, when you think about it, all the different things. And also remember the Sleek tea. You can drink a cup of Sleek tea. Now, you pick one of these. You can't like eat all of this, or what's the point? But the sleek tea really does help curb if you have like a sugar craving, like at night, a lot of times that's when you want to go for something sweet and you want to eat. I don't know why we feel that way, but a lot of us do. That sleek tea really helps you feel that satisfying feeling. I like that.
Yeah. Denise, will you take a picture of that chart and then post it in our group, just the cleanse group?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it right now, but
Yeah. Okay.
thank you. So those are, that's it. I mean, it is very simple. It's very basic. And the snacks that you're going to get used to eating within those 5 days are great snacks to have on hand anyway. Like these are the snacks that I fill my purse with when I go out and run errands, you know what I mean? Even with my son, so that no matter what, as he's saying, I'm hungry, I'm pulling him healthy, healthy options. And then I'm snacking on healthy options, which means I'm not going to run to a fast food restaurant. I'm not even going to run to a gas station because I have all the healthy things like in my bag. You see, when I leave the house, no joke, I leave with a bag of food. Like I am going out, I don't know, and I don't know when I'm coming home, but I have it just in case. So there are no excuses. It helps me save money. It also, makes me eat cleaner, and it makes me know that my family's eating cleaner too. So there's just a lot of good habits that form during this time. This is not like a weird like yo-yo dieting thing.
No.
That's not how it is. This is just to kind of ease you into maybe better eating habits or better snacking habits, or even if it's just more water in your diet, right? All of these little things that are great to do on a regular basis anyway. That's how I really look at it. The first time I did this, I was drinking a ton of coffee too. I don't drink coffee anymore. I do have tea occasionally, but I don't know. It's just something that I really enjoy. And for those of you who love coffee, don't worry. Like you can drink coffee again. We're not telling you that so that you never drink it again. But it's just something that over the time we just kind of didn't do anymore. So Mom, I know you've done the cleanse before. Do you mind just sharing anything that you think would be relevant?
Yeah, when I've done it before, actually the last time that I did it, it's been longer than, 3 months. It's been a while, but that's when I just didn't feel like drinking coffee anymore. I'm like, oh gosh, it doesn't, you know what I mean? Afterwards, after I substituted with, the teas, the herbal teas and that, and I just didn't feel like I wanted it anymore, and I don't drink it anymore, which is insane. Because
Right.
I mean,
That's how I am too. I couldn't believe it either.
yeah, it's crazy. Because I'm like, wow, I don't even feel like I would like to have it. It's weird. Sometimes I'll see a flavor like peppermint mocha latte, and I'm like, oh, that sounds good without the coffee.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you just feel so much healthier afterwards. I found like the first day was the hardest for me, but as long as you have those healthy snacks around, you don't even feel like you're really missing it. And like Denise said, really, it's like, oh man, I don't have to worry about what I'm making for lunch. Oh, I don't have to worry about dinner.
Love that.
So, so yeah, it's really, and you feel so much better after you do it. You just feel really healthy. I mean,
Especially like your brain, like
yes,
fog.
clear.
Third day, you're clear. It's just so wonderful for your brain too.
Yeah.
There's two things too that before I forget, Sue had asked about the Sleek Essence. All right. So if you don't have the Sleek tea, you can use the Sleek Essence, and you can just put that in like an herbal tea or something like that, because that Sleek Essence really does also help with the cravings, the sugar cravings.
Can I put that in with my Ninja Denise?
Sure. Yes, absolutely. Put in your Ningxia. That's perfect. Yeah.
And how many drops should I put in? 2?
Uh,
1?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say 1 or 2 at the most. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. And also we don't take any supplements during this, so it gives our body a break from all the supplements, because I take a ton of supplements. I take Master Formula, I take calcium, Cal Plus, I take Inner Defense right now, I take multigreens, I take the fish oil, I take the probiotic, I take a ton of supplements. So I don't take any of those during the 5 days. So it's really giving your body a break, getting your body just cleansed out and just ready to start fresh. And it just kind of jump starts your body into, like Sarah said, like you're starting new, you're starting fresh, and you feel that way. You feel like, wow, this is great. And then it just helps you to keep thinking of eating and taking better care of yourself overall. Like it's a whole mental thing that happens to you. Might not happen the first time you do the cleanse, but if you do it with each season, it's amazing. I'm just like obsessed with it.
Mm.
Yeah. And Luz, you've done it before. Do you mind just sharing what you noticed after completing it?
Yes, for me, the hardest was the water. I
Mhm.
never drank so much water. Yeah, so, but now I don't like plain water, so I put lemon and some oils in there now, so it can be bearable, because plain water is not for me. But I have gotten used to it now, after, this is my, I think my 4th time that I do it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah, so it's not a problem no more, no. So I'm used to that now.
Awesome. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, and that's okay too. You don't have to drink plain water. That's why we have our oils, which are amazing. You can put them
Yeah.
in. It's going to even, like I said, speed up your detox, because oils are incredible. The more that you're using them, the more they're detoxing your body in general.
Right.
So if you're putting them in water, that's fantastic. Vary it. That's exactly how my husband is. Like, he does the cleanse with me every single time as well. He's more of like a quiet cleanser, but he loves it. But he enjoys sparkling water. So he drinks sparkling water during the cleanse, just plain, like literally not Pellegrino, but the Aldi brand Pellegrino in the big glass bottles. So we get that, and he adds oil right into those bottles, and he carries those huge bottles around with him and drinks those throughout the day. That's fine. If you prefer sparkling, then go for sparkling. Just don't get anything with a sweetener or even a natural flavor in it, because you don't even necessarily know what's in there. But you can use your oils, all good to go. And the benefits are beyond the physical benefits that you're going to notice. For me, it's big mental. Like today, okay, I can tell like my brain fog is on high right now. Don't really know why. I mean, I have a couple, suspicions, but I literally was working in my notebook. I closed my notebook. It even has like a little rubber band thing that I put around it. I put my notebook down. I went upstairs to bed and bath time for my son, and I looked at my husband. I said, I can't find my notebook. I just had it. I can't find it. I know I just had it. And he's like, okay. So he goes and he's like looking for the notebook for me, because I'm sitting and reading to my son and trying to have him go to sleep. And he's going crazy. And then finally, like 20 minutes later, he comes up. He's like, are you talking about the notebook that's sitting right on your desk that you were working in and you closed and you put the rubber band around and said you couldn't find? And I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, I told you, like, something's not right. So I do it because I need that brain fog lifted. And when I feel that brain fog is lifted, I notice my anxiety is much more manageable. Okay. And that could be due to many different reasons. Many different reasons, when it comes to diet, when it comes to stress, when it comes to everything. Okay. I've been eating a lot of chocolate lately.
Yeah.
I love me some chocolate. Okay. Like Denise said, I caught my son the other day walking around going, I just need something a little sweet. And I'm like, oh, words from the babe.
Where does
Those
he
are
get
my
that
words
from?
coming out of his mouth.
Sir, can I say something too?
Yeah.
About the digestion and that, like, I had a lot of problems with my stomach, especially with the diverticulitis and that. And it really helps when you do a cleanse and clean. You just feel so much better. You feel so much healthier.
Yeah.
And you feel like things are just kind of working a lot better,
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think it's just because your liver and your whole digestive system, and then you feel healthier in your brain, like you said. You don't feel like, oh, where's my keys? Like that.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
It's like a brain fog, you just become more aware of it, aware of things.
And you lose some pounds too.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
lose some, yeah, I lost a couple of pounds. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. At least usually you lose about 5 pounds. Some
Yeah.
people have said they've lost more.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Hi, Amanda. Join us. Hi, hon.
Sorry, I'm late.
That's
I
okay.
lost track of
Tell us a little bit, if you'd like to, what do you like about the cleanse? Because I know you've done it.
I did it once. I felt really a lot more energized, and I actually didn't have any kind of caffeine issues like getting off of coffee.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Awesome. Yeah. So we're going to open it up. Does anybody have any questions that we didn't cover?
I kind of have a question.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm in Virginia. I don't know if you saw my thing about the essential enzyme, because I am coming up and we're starting on Monday. I'm going to be actually en route for my first, I'm going to wake up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I don't have any
Yep.
any of either.
I got you covered.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I was
Yeah.
just going to ask if there was a substitute I could use. If not, but then I did.
Yeah, you could use any of the enzymes if you have any of them. They have Allerzyme, they have Essentialzyme.
I have them, but I don't have them here.
Don't worry about it. I'll ship you some pills.
I just need something because I'm coming from here to you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to stop. And besides that, when I get up, I drink. Like right now, my major kick is coconut water, pressed coconut water. I'm obsessed with it.
Mhm.
Oh,
I mean, I'm drinking like a quart of it. Seriously. And so, I can switch over. I can just add lime to it and to my water, and I love that as well. But I do. As soon as I get up, I'm like, go. I keep it right next to the bed. So at the first day is when I have to remember the components, and then go, okay, like Denise said, okay, so if you're going to have the miso right now, you're not going to have the carrots and the miso.
right.
You're
Exactly.
going to have the carrots later. I'm going to have the carrots and the miso now, and then later I won't have anything. So it's all balancing it out the first day. Once you got the first day down, it's like.
Yep,
Mhm.
correct.
Yep. No, so I'm excited for everyone to do this together. We will be active in that group that we have set up. And we're excited to do that, and we're excited to share healthier options too. If you check out the Facebook post that I did today, now it's not a cleanse approved treat, but this website, I'm obsessed with it. It's called eatingbirdfood.com. And it is amazing. It is really healthy, but simple healthy recipes that taste incredible. And if you see anything on there that you're like, oh, what is this ingredient? Like, feel free to message me too if you're like thinking about swaps. Like, I had a girl message me about the cookie bar recipe that I posted. Super simple. They are amazing.
I want that.
Yeah, they're so good. I cut them into like tiny little rectangles, and then I'll just have like one of those as a treat instead of like, I don't know, half a thing of ice cream. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
there are little things that you can kind of switch over then too, but that is amazing. So we're going to use that group as a hub just to share, like, let's share some healthy cookbooks that are like easy, healthy cookbooks, right? I'm all about what's easy.
Easy, gotta be.
It has to be, It can't be super complicated.
Not super like complicated ingredients, like
Yeah.
simple ingredients. That's what I'm about.
Yeah, and that's what the form that we're going to share with you then, it's going to be more of like a, well, try to eat this instead of that, try to choose this instead of that. And you're going to be surprised by some of the things that are on there post cleanse, like full fat yogurt. Like, I'm going to tell you, I will not advise you to purchase low fat or non-fat dairy ever again. Because I believe in fat. I think fat is so important. My family, we use butter like it is going out of style in my household.
Yeah.
Cooper's like, nah, can I just get a bite of that butter over there? I'm like,
my son's
Cooper.
obsessed. But we use full fat, good cold pressed oils. We use full fat butter. We use things like that during the cleanse we're not going to be using because we're going to be cleansing our bodies. However, after the fact, just talking about like what is a true food that is good and nourishing to my body, that's going to make me feel full, but that is also going to be a healthier option. We're going to have those conversations as well. So I think that'll be an important thing, to just share in that group too.
Yeah, that's really good. Great.
Yeah, well, thank you all for coming. Please reach out with any questions. I am going to, Denise, my mom wanted to know if you could send her a book.
Okay, but I was going to ask that. I saw that. Your address, do you want to message me? Because obviously I'm not going to send it to Virginia, right?
Yeah, if you're going to send it like soon, you could. Because it only, what did we talk about, 3 days?
I know, but the mail is so slow right now. I've noticed it's taking so long.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome to send it to me or drop it by if you're in my area.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
It'll be up
Then
on-
I'll get it when I come up.
Okay, I can do that. And
Well,
also the electronic version, I'm going to put
Yeah.
on the class.
Okay.
Not on this, but on the actual Quarantine Cleanse.
The class
I will put the electronic version on there.
That sounds perfect. Yep. And if
Okay.
you could just take a snapshot, Denise, of the snacks and put it on there too, that would be
Yeah.
awesome. So we'll
I
have
also have some information about Balance Complete, like a really nice thing all about it, so that you can really see the nourishment you are going to get through Balance Complete. It is a meal replacement. It really is. It
Yeah.
has a lot of good vitamins, minerals, all that stuff in it. So that's why you also, don't really need to take all the supplements and worry that you're not taking your supplements during that week. Because it really does pack a lot in that Balance Complete.
And it tastes so good.
Oh, yeah.
It tastes so good.
Young living.
It's almost like it's like having a treat. It really is.
It is.
Because
I
it
agree.
tastes sweet and it tastes, it really takes that edge off of like, okay, I need a chocolate. Everybody, we're chocolate people.
Yeah,
But still, when you have that, it just really takes the edge off of, and tastes so good. I drink it all the time. I mean, I don't drink it 3 times a day, but
No.
I drink it often.
Mhm.
And add fruit to it as well.
Yeah, that's what I usually do with the pure protein. Or I'll put sulfur in it. I'll put Ningxia in it. I'll put fruit in it. I'll put a frozen banana in it because I take like overripe bananas, put them in the freezer, and then I make like a smoothie with it. So of course not during the
Yeah.
class. That's what I usually have for breakfast.
Yeah, that's a great idea because then you have the chill too.
Right.
You have it cold. Yeah, I gotta do that.
Hmm.
I gotta do that, yeah.
After that, you won't need any snack because that keeps you going till lunch.
Yeah, right?
And, I found that out. Yeah, I didn't need any
Yeah.
snacks. I bought a lot of snacks the first time. I didn't get to use all of them because I didn't
Right.
get hungry.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yes.
yeah,
True.
which is great.
Yep. And then with the shakes, you'll do 8 ounces of water about. You can always add more or you can add less depending on if you like it thicker or if you like it thinner as well. But you're going to use water. It's going to say on the package that you can use water or you can use milk. We're not going to use milk during the cleanse, but we're going to use water during the cleanse, and you're going to be amazed. Like the lady said, it tastes really good.
Good.
Well, thank you guys so much. Thank you. I'm so
Thank you.
excited.
I'm
You're
psyched.
all gonna do
Ready.
awesome. And we're so excited just to, touch in with you daily and to help to support you. So be on the lookout for those resources from Denise. And I have everybody's names written down. So I am just going to do a little bit of a live giveaway. So I'll do a live giveaway and pick some of you to win a little goodie bag from us.
Oh, thanks,
All right.
Tanya.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
Y'all have a good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thanks so much.